Good evening or afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in today. This is Henry Epic, and today we're going to be talking about forbearance and what it means for you. So, for those of you who have a mortgage and you may have heard the term tossed around, forbearance, here's the definition of forbearance: um, the action of refraining from exercising a legal right, especially for enforcing the payment of a debt. So, what does that mean? What does that legal jargon mean? It basically means that you stop paying your mortgage due to a financial hardship or crisis. So, for example, during the COVID-19, we could talk about there's a lot of people that are stop paying the mortgage and choose to not pay their mortgage, basically. They opt out. Is this a good idea or not? This is a debate. So we're going to open up to questions. If you have any questions, feel free to ask below and we'll try to answer some of those questions. We're not giving any legal advice. However, I am a real estate broker with 23 years experience and also a loan officer, licensed loan officer. So we can definitely give you some suggestions or advice on that, but I cannot make you either tell you to do it or not to do it. It's up to you. Fannie Mae already signed 1 million mortgages in forbearance, but think that number may double. This is as of a recent report from housingwire.com. So it says Federal Housing Agency Director Mark Calabria told Housing Wire last month that his expectation was approximately 1 million GSE mortgages would be in forbearance by May. As of the calendar flipped to May, it appears that Calabria understood that the projection by a sizable margin. As it turns out, there are approximately 1 million GSE mortgages now in forbearance at Fannie Mae alone. So there might be some at Freddie as well, and other government agencies, and also not including all the conventional mortgages that may be out there. So as far as GSEs, government-backed securities, those are Fannie and Freddie, basically. They're automatically going to approve your forbearance. So you can call your bank and say, hey, I want to exercise my forbearance because I can't pay the mortgage for the next, let's say, 3 to 6 months or whatever. You can actually tell your bank, make sure you let them know that what's going on, you're strapped for cash or whatnot, and that can really help you out in the short term. And they may allow you not to pay everything back in a lump sum. Versus conventional, the downfall of having a conventional loan is that they may still grant you the forbearance. However, they make you pay it in a lump sum, even though they will avoid any late fees, incurring any late fees and any additional interest other than what you owe. But after the 3 months are up, you may owe the entire mortgage. So just be wary of that and contact your mortgage company. Now, there's also a report. Mr. Cooper, who is a large servicer, was formerly Nation Star, says that they have 200,000 customers in forbearance, but is no longer worried about liquidity. Despite having nearly 200,000 of its customers in forbearance, the nation's largest non-bank mortgage servicer is no longer concerned about having enough money to front the principal and interest payments it is required to send investors on loans in forbearance. So Mr. Cooper, the non-bank formerly known as Nation Star Mortgage, revealed Thursday that it has 118,000 customers in forbearance, which represents 5.6% of its total portfolio. That's an increase of more than 100,000 earlier this month. So we may see those numbers go up. There may be a spike in short pay customers as well, and REO, meaning REO, real estate owned by the bank. So if those customers fall behind due to people losing their jobs or falling behind because they're taking advantage of this forbearance, it's risky. They just have to manage their money properly and make sure they have the payments. We predict a spike in REOs and other default in the real estate industry. So just be wary of that. Contact your bank if you have any questions. But I just wanted to go into forbearances, the basics of forbearance. If you have any additional questions, I'll be making further videos. If there's anything else or other topics that you want me to talk about, feel free to leave a message below, and we will do our best to get around to that. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Henry Epic. Have a great day. Signing out.